are some Olivia Garden shears, and it's weird. If I open and close them, feels good, and then it sort of has a catchy thing. And it's not anything you're going to be able to hear. It's just something you can feel right there. So these were sent to me by Donald, and that's not his real name, and he says they were dropped. He sharpened them, but there seems to be a clicking near the tips of this shear, and yeah, it's I don't know if they're clicking, but you feel something. It seems to me you can feel movement when cutting as you get closer to the tips. Yes. Also, it's missing the rubber washer between the thumb swivel and the shear body, which I don't have. And if you carry them, please send me some, which we do carry them. And I've concluded that they may be slightly bent. I have permission to bend from the stylus. Let me know what you find. So let's take a look at these. First of all, I'm going to deal with the hardware first. And we sell these little rubber washers. See that look like this? And I think this thicker one is the one I need. And I just need a screwdriver on here to get this apart. Alright, there, I got it. So I don't know if we need a washer on this side. Some of them will have a washer on this side. I think we just want this big, fat, thick one, I believe, on this side. See how I'm sliding it over it? And then I get to screw this back on. I can turn it some with just my fingers. And then I'm going to go back and tighten it with a screwdriver. And if this comes off, Donald, you can go back and put a little bit of Loctite or clear fingernail polish or something to hold it tighter. But this should do it. A little bit more. There. Now on to the problem that I'm seeing. Sometimes when it makes that clicky thing, it's not a problem at the tip, it's something right in here. I'm not feeling anything. I'm feeling sometimes there's something, feels like it's clicking up here when it's back on this back rod area. But that's feeling smooth. I think I'm just going to sharpen them. Just go through the motions of sharpening them. Sharpening doesn't look bad. It could be a little bit more convexy, I'm thinking. But the way he's done it, it's going to keep the name from lightening up, coming off. So I'm kind of feeling to see whether there's something that comes out at the tip. You know, it might be they just cross over too much. I'm not even sure I'm going to do anything to the outside of the blade. I think I'm just going to go over the inside. Wipe it off. Maybe go over the outside with a nail buffer in case I push some burr to the outside. 3000 grit nail buffer. Always just out of habit, always go on the inside because, and I'm just very light touch. It's not much at all. So let's see. Let's put it together and see if that got rid of the clicking sound. It was more of a clicking feel than a sound. Okay, the washer, I never did take it out. The washer is still in there. Making sure that doesn't have any kind of weird sound to it. And this is called a bell washer. Sometimes I'll see them down, sometimes I'll see them up. I'm going to put it down. I think it was up when I opened it. I don't know if you remember. There's the clicker plate. Here's the pretty fancy little screw. This should be the last shear I have to sharpen today. I've had a fairly busy day of sharpening. I did yesterday too. Okay, so double check my adjustment, and I'm just feeling them. It was like every third cut I felt that little feeling. I'm not feeling it now. I'm wondering if I had this, I think I've got it fixed because I'm not feeling it, but I'm also wondering if I move the, where it doesn't close over quite as much, like 1 millimeter. I don't want a gap, but got my handle bender here. I keep opening and closing them. I'm not feeling whatever that click was. So I'm thinking I'm thinking something I did in redoing the rod line fixed it. And I'm not sure if it was at the tip or if it was at the back. But I'm not feeling that at all. Let's see if I feel it if it's looser. No, not feeling it loose, not feeling it tight. Let me double check, make sure it cuts wet tissue. If it does, I'm just sending them back. That's way too loose. It does have a feeling like it closes easy and then kind of bloom. Bloom. Like it's a little tighter right here at the tip. There might be a slight alignment problem. But here's what I always tell y'all to do. Always go and see how expensive are these shears. So these are Olivia Garden Swivel Cut. What is the price of the Olivia Garden Swivel Cut scissors? So these look like about $250 shears. So these are more expensive than I thought they would be. I close them really, really slow. It's like they close and then it's easy. Like, so there might be a little bit of a bend right here at the tip. rod line looks fairly even. I think you got to know when to leave well enough alone. I'm sending these back. They do feel better. I'm not feeling the click. There is a little bit of something if you close them really slow where they close with the same amount of pressure, and then when you get right at the tip, it closes easier. So the tips may be a little bit bent, but they cut. And you could keep working at it trying to get them perfect and break and ruin the shears. So this is it. They're going back. Donald, I hope this video helped you. Your sharpening looks pretty good. I would maybe in the future make them a little more convexy, but I can understand why you might have left them like this where it looks like a little micro bevel, because otherwise the name will come off. And a lot of times the stylists are more picky about how the shears look than how they cut. Donald's one of those people that came to us and he said, you lied to me about how much money I could make in this business, because I'm making a whole lot more than that. Hey, I'm Bonnie Megowan, and this is what I do. About every Monday, I'll be uploading a new video. So if you want to see them and catch them, make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you have any comments or suggestions of some videos you'd like to see, make sure you let me know. I answer all the comments. Now, if you're looking for the tools that I used in this video and the different things that I used, those should be in links below or on the product page, or if not, you should find them on my website, bonika.com. There's all kinds of things in the description below on how you can connect and contact me. So stay sharp. I'll see you in the next video.